Hey, it's Deedee Rich, and I'm back again with another episode of the Relationship Within the podcast series. And today I want to talk about, does love really exist? Can relationships turn into, in other words, a very deep connection or a very deep emotional, spiritual bond, something that can grow into what we call love, right? And I ask this question because I see so many people out in the world, and what I realize is that a lot of people have not ever experienced the same level of love that they dish out. And so because of that, they tend to feel as if love does not exist, as if it's a fantasy. And also another thing is that there are a lot of people who've never experienced a deep connection with another person, like a real serious relationship. And because of that, they haven't really got in a space with a person where they're really invested or they're really sharing in a way and from a very deep place, from one person to the next. And these are reasons why people tend to believe that love is not real, or it does not exist, or relationships will always be crappy, or it's just about a business contract, so to speak, which you can look at marriage or a committed relationship of somewhat of a business of some sort. However, it's not just all about getting with someone based upon what they can deliver into your life or what you can deliver into their life. I think when you look at love can only really exist between two people, first if they want it to. Both people have to be willing to love themselves deeply enough to even be able to experience love from another person on that level. And after you've done that, and you do find someone that you can deeply care for, you have to do the hard work to get to that level of connection. And this is where a lot of people fall short, and this is why a lot of people are not finding what they perceive as love in their relationships, because they're not doing the hard work. They're not sticking in long enough. They're getting in the situation and they're doing everything so fast. Having sex, spending money together, having kids, and you have not created a bond. You have to create a bond with the person, either emotionally, spiritually, or, those are really the only two deep connections, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. And so if you can do one of those three things with a person on a deep level, then you can start to create a bond with them. And it's not all about sex. It's not all about, all the other stuff, what the person may have or not have, or how beautiful they are or not, And so I think a lot of people are missing this opportunity because they don't allow themselves to get invested in the situation. So my advice would be, allow yourself time to truly invest in the person, invest in the situation, which means you have to go through trials and errors. You're going to have to be with a person long enough to see your way through certain things that naturally come up over a long extended period of a relationship. Perhaps someone has a child. Maybe you've been with the person and you have a child, that is a point in the relationship where now it is a trial. It is something that could either make or break the relationship. But it should allow the two people to now start to connect on a deeper level because they have something in common. However, most people today, because you never started out with the idea of, I'm really truly invested in this person, I'm really truly trying to get to know this person on a deep level, when that child comes, there's still no friendship, there's still no bond, there's no emotional attachment. So because of that, the child cannot then come in and change that thing that didn't exist. It's the same as when you've been married and they say the 5-year itch. It's like those 5 years come up, something comes up in the relationship where it's time to figure out what the next phase of things are. But if you have not, before those, in those previous 4 years, if you have not built any commitment to each other, have not, bonded on some type of level that is deep and really truly connected in some type of way where you have come together and saying we are one in this area, whether it's spiritually, maybe you have the same belief, maybe it's mentally where you have the same views in life, or maybe it's emotionally where something emotionally you guys just understand each other. But whatever it is, it has to be something there that connects the two people on a deeper level. Because when that 5-year come, or that 10-year come, or 2 years, 6 months, whatever it may be, those tests become really hard if you don't have some type of connection. And so it has really nothing to do with, does love exist? Yes, love exists. You just have to get to the love. You have to allow yourself to get to the love. And so with that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.